Welcome to Wildwood, New Jersey, where neon nostalgia meets ocean breeze. We're kicking off today's food tour right where the fun begins, at the iconic Wildwood sign. And with these oversized beach balls you've probably seen all over Instagram. The Wildwood Boardwalk first opened in 1890s, but it's grown into one of the East Coast's most legendary seaside food scenes. Now it stretches over 2 miles long and mixes all your classics with new and exciting additions. So let's jump right in. I hope you came hungry. We're starting our day with a fresh new addition to the boardwalk, Pham Brews Bowls. Pham brings some local small business flavor to the spot where an old Dunkin' used to be. It serves locally roasted coffee and colorful antioxidant-packed acai bowls to your morning beach stroll. It's open super early too, so you can pick yours up and eat it on the beach before the crowd wakes up. Let's go have a bite. All right, we got a mango tango matcha. Look at that, it looks delicious. I will say the music was bumping in there, so it needed a second to understand what I needed. It's nice that they have all of their pictures outside of what they have on their menu. One, I'm pro visuals, especially with trying to find what you want at a new place. But two, because it is quite loud in there, so I think it's easier to look at what you might want. Let's try our mango tango matcha. Woo.
It had the hang 10 next to it.
Oh yeah, hang 10? Oh, whoa! It's got the consistency of boba, but you can get boba there, so I wonder if they offer boba in it, but wow, that's really good. That's so refreshing. They asked what kind of milk. We just got regular whole milk, so I don't know about their non-dairy options, but I feel like this is really creamy and refreshing, and it's nice on a hot, windy day at the beach. I will say, aside from the fact that they open at 6 a.m. on the weekends and 7 a.m. during the week, I think the biggest pro is that this is unlike so many places on the boardwalk. You're gonna see a lot of traditional food that we're gonna get, some classics, some go-tos, some new options, but I think that Pham really stands out as something that you just don't find as much on the Jersey Shore. Other beach towns are starting to get some acai spots, and there are some East Coast chains that you'll see starting to pop up. But this is a local shop. As far as I know, this is the only location, and their options are interesting, including the acai bowl we got their peanut butter one. So this has peanut butter, cacao, banana, acai base. They also had a mango base, which I was very tempted by, but Cameron Bryan is the acai lover of the bunch, so I let him pick. I do like acai bowls, and I love them, especially at the beach, but he could probably eat one every day and be happy. Oh, we're playing with fire over here. Okay, here we are. This looks great. Yeah, you guys will see if I get attacked by a seagull. Let's hope not, though. I hear the seagulls. The texture's nice. Let's see if there's some granola in here somewhere. Oh yeah, I see it. One size, pretty hefty, but I feel like for a meal, this is nice. This is a good size. This is not our only stop today though. We've got a long day at the boardwalk, so let's keep eating. Curly fries are a boardwalk staple and have been for decades. There are 2 locations to pick from. One at the Ocean Oasis Water Park Club and this one at Morey's Pier. They actually sell more than just fries, but let's be real, the fries are why we're here. Let's have a bite. We got our curly fries and some fun facts about where Curly Fries gets its name. So the history goes back actually to Coney Island, where it was first opened, but it was opened by 2 brothers, I believe, that were from Pennsylvania. And so eventually we opened up a spot in Morey's Piers, and there was a Army veteran and Miami University linebacker named Joe Marciano, I think. But they nicknamed him Curly for his curly hair. And eventually that nickname and that association turned into renaming of Curly's Fries. That's my little fun fact about the fries. Now, when you get these fries, they have a bunch of options. It seems like they're also starting to do sauce of the week, but we've got some classic ketchup. You also can get vinegar on the side. I believe this is Tabasco. Yeah. That's definitely some kind of Tabasco, so like a spicy vinegar. And then extra salt. I thought this was mayo, so that's why I got it. I don't want extra salt, but you can get extra salt if they have it. And they also have a cheese sauce as well. But let's go with just a classic, fresh out of the fryer, signature crinkle cut curly fry. It is so good. And I feel like what is better about curly fries than I would say their step cousin steak fries is that the texture allows for more crisp on the outside. And I think because obviously they're made fresh, they really don't get soggy, but I think that they have a nice mix between a crunch and a like more potato forward fry because they're thick. They're not a thin fry by any means. And they're fun. You come to the boardwalk, get on some rides, have some curly fries. You don't need admission. So if it's your first time coming to Wildwood and you're like, wow, up here in amusement park, like, do I need to pay to get in? No, everything is ticket based. So you can walk all through the pier, you can get your curly fries, and you cannot ride a single ride. You could just come for fun, maybe have some lunch, sit at one of their free benches like I am, and have your curly fries. Let's try it with some vinegar. I've had ketchup with these plenty of times, but let's see how with a little of this vinegar. Ooh. I think it's good, but let me try the Tabasco. I feel like it's not something I would crave. Ooh, I like it with the Tabasco, but right now I think I'm team ketchup. Simple, classic, and a great option when you're on the boardwalk and looking for a bite to eat. Also, when I went to go get my condiments, there was a whole sign with a bunch of things about like potato facts and potato history, so definitely make sure to check that out. Cameron Bryan was remembering that I'm pretty sure they sell around 500 pounds of potatoes a year. But we'll put on screen that clip that we got so you can kind of see all of the fun potato facts that they are providing for you during your potato journey when you get some crinkle cut fries. This is the other curly fries location. This is at the new location is at a different pier. And Justin, we've got a tram car coming behind us. They didn't have the sound go off. Usually they say, watch the tram car, please. But that's all because there's no one in the way. Oh, and this is Adventure Pier, by the way. Adventure Pier. This is where the Great White is, right? Yes, Great White is their classic wooden roller coaster. It's time for a little pre-lunch sweet treat, and we're getting some funnel cake from La Bakerie located on Murray's Pier. They do a little bit of a spin on a classic funnel cake, so I think it's time to try something new mixed with something old and classic. We got a boardwalk classic, a carnival classic, an American classic, a funnel cake. But not just any funnel cake. We got a funnel cake with Nutella and powdered sugar. Typically it's just powdered sugar, but they had some fun options. Now I did think that their options were going to have a little bit more than just toppings. Online and through some research, it seemed like they'd maybe have like different batters versus just toppings, but I was happy that they had an option with Nutella, and you could get one with like Nutella and bananas on top too. They also sold crepes there, so I'm sure you can maybe try and customize if they're not too busy and they're willing to add a little bit extra. But I haven't had a funnel cake in years, so let's dig in. This fried dough goodness, oh my goodness. It's so doughy. Now this funnel cake is gigantic, but I will say, if you're looking to just have a fried food lunch, Murray's Pier is definitely the spot because the curly fries and La Bakerie for funnel cakes are right next to each other. While you can walk all 2 miles and eat your heart's desire throughout the whole boardwalk like we're doing today, you could also just come to Murray's Pier, go on some rides, get your curly fries, share a funnel cake, and have a lovely day at the Wildwood Boardwalk. Okay, our lunch changed. Just want to prepare you for the jump scare. A gigantic hot dog. This is the Tasmanian dog. So we have some vibrant green relish, some red onions, sauerkraut, our hot dog, a pickle on the side, and more crinkle cut fries. This is insane. This is so goofy. Look at the size of this thing. Okay, let's take a bite. Where do you even get a bun this long? This is such a fun time. And the price is pretty good for something this big. I mean, hot dogs are generally pretty cheap. But overall, I felt like the prices are pretty good for being on the boardwalk and like the peak of the hustle and bustle. Definitely a great pick if you're looking to sit down, get some air conditioning, enjoy your time, and have a great day on the Wildwood Boardwalk. There are still a couple places I want to check out, so I'll go ahead and have some more of this hot dog, and you can catch me out on the boardwalk. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty full. But it feels wrong to leave the boardwalk without getting some Corbros. Corbros is a classic Jersey Shore soft serve. It may have more of limited amount of flavors, but they're all amazing, and you can get twists too. An insider tip, you can actually get different flavors at different locations. So if you see a bunch of Corbros on your walk down the 2-mile boardwalk, take a peek, see the flavors, and figure out which one has your options. Or take the tram car to your favorite Corbros. It's melting a little, but we've got the logo of Corbros in our hand, the orange and vanilla custard. It's not on the menu, but you can't ask for a kid size, and that is this. It is just absolutely incredible and so refreshing on a hot day. And so when you go location to location and look at the flavors, they might all have the same, but I've noticed that some have crazy ones, like a pumpkin flavor. Some have coffee too. I love the coffee flavor. This one had strawberry banana, mint chocolate, chocolate vanilla, orange custard. So there's a lot of fun options out there. Not as many as like a seashell if you've been there. They have 60 flavors of hand-dipped ice cream, but Corbros is still iconic. And hopefully Cameron and Brian just came back with some napkins because mine is dripping all over me on this hot day on the Wildwood Boardwalk. Okay, I was checking on some facts, and I think earlier when I was talking about the crinkle fries, I might have mixed up one thing. So the original frozen custard made, Corbros, was made from Archie Cord's original 1919 recipe that has now delighted 6 generations. And this was founded in 1919 on Coney Island by Archie, Elton, and Lester Cord from York, PA. So I think that the other people might not have been from York, PA with the curly fries, but they also had an association with Coney Island. And I know I have a clip about the actual full history of curly fries and Joe Curley. So you can definitely take a look at that to like learn more about the history and things like that. In Wildwood, pizza allegiance is serious business. 2 legendary names dominate the conversation: Mack's and Sam's. Locals are loyal, tourists are curious, and I'm going to try and settle the debate, or at least stir the pot. Gonna take you for a ride in my brand new car. We're starting at Sam's Pizza Palace on the northern end of the boardwalk. It's been a crowd pleaser since it opened in 1957, and it's usually packed with a long line out front. Not right now, but we can still go and see if it's worth the hype. Gonna take you for a ride in my brand new car. Gonna take you for a ride in my brand new car. All right, we got 2 slices, a plain and a broccoli white slice. And we have cameraman Brian with us because he is our resident connoisseur pizza reviewer. So let's give it a try. Do you want to try the plain first?
Yeah.
Okay. Hot.
Too hot to eat. I couldn't take a bite.
You get my review first because I can power through hot food much more than you. I think it's pretty good. It's got a nice char in the bottom. I feel like there's a nice crunch to it. The smell is good. I feel like it's really giving me like New York slice compared to what I would have expected.
Oh, I forgot I have a microphone now.
Yeah.
I like it. It's got a good crunch. It's pretty good flavor. Reminds me of some pizza I've had somewhere.
It does remind me of something.
It's pretty solid.
I think it's pretty solid.
The sauce is pretty good. It's a little greasy, but it's good.
I would say it's better than like a somewhere you just get pizza. Like it feels like a more of an established pizza joint. It feels reliable. I would say it's a reliable option. Here's the broccoli. I like the broccoli ratio. I am pro veg, pro topping, and this feels like a good amount. The garlic. Oh, that's good. The broccoli has like a little bit of a char on it, which I like. I think this is good. I feel like sometimes topping pizzas, like it can just not hold up, but like this flop is nice. Like I feel like this has got like nice structure still. The dough is really good, but the garlic, that brings it all together.
Solid white slice.
Solid white slice. We'll have to see how Max holds up, but right now Sam's feels pretty solid. And for 9 o'clock on a Thursday, it's packed in here. And they have quite the operation. Right now I was pointing out how there's a line of like, I don't know, like 7 or 8 people just going through every stage of making pizza right in front of us. which is very fun. We're at counter service, which is cool. I mean, if you just come in off the, off your beach day and you want a quick slice, this seems like a fun option. There's a nice atmosphere in here, and it really feels like you're, in a classic place.
Don't forget to bring cash.
Yes, it is cash only. That's important. Don't forget to bring cash.
But there is a cash register up there too.
There's an ATM and an old cash register. The only pizza that has more rabbit fans than Sam's is the Mack's. Let's see who's more right.
Make it real. Gonna take you for a ride in my brand new car. Gonna take you for a ride in my brand new car. Gonna take you for a ride in my brand new car. You better hold on to the leather and thread, cause we're gonna take off like a thoroughbred.
This one is more like
I'm sorry, but it's not it.
Like your lunch, your school lunch.
Okay, so when it comes to ranking things and trying to compare things, I think the big thing is the taste, the experience, and the cost. This was $8 for both of these slices, and back at Sam's, it was $6.75. That's quite the difference for just a slice of pizza. And then additionally, I don't find the flavor and the dough as good. Experience-wise, I mean, it's like Mack's just doesn't have as nice of an establishment, so like it's fine. It's purple inside. It's got like still has counter service. It seems like there's still an atmosphere of sorts, so I won't knock them on that. And they know what they're doing. But when it comes to the pizza, the plain didn't impress me. The broccoli at the first glance, I think, is more sparse than Sam's, but that is a personal preference of mine. But let's try the broccoli. Let's see how that goes. Go ahead.
They warmed this one up though. The other one they didn't warm up.
Didn't warm up the other one. They did warm this one up.
This one's heavy.
Oh, that flop's not flopping for me.
It sounds like it's gonna break.
I feel it is. I can see it. I gotta give him an assist.
This one is cheesy. It's a bit better than the plain one. It's very salty for a pizza. Not as garlicky as the other one.
The cheese is salty. Whatever mix of cheese they use is extra salty, but the garlic isn't as strong. And the broccoli, honestly, the broccoli is a little cold. And I'll tell you why they heated it up. I think that the temperature's off. It might be obvious, but my pick is Sam's. And I think Sam's is a solid option. If you want to get a pie to go, you're craving some pizza, you're down at the shore, you kind of know your options might be like, okay, Sam's is above that. I would say Mack's is what I would expect to get if I was going into a random pizza shop around here.
Yeah, I don't know what the price of Mack's pies were, but all of I think the Sam's pies were under $30 for a pie. Even the topping one. So I think it's a pretty good price.
Yeah, I thought Sam's in general was a pretty good price. I also thought the atmosphere was nice. The people were really nice. It felt like they had like a nice culture of employees and workers, and just it had a different feeling. So I don't know. I'm a Sam's loyalist now. That's all I got to say.
Mack's might be flashy, but doesn't have the flavor.
Yes, Mack's might be flashy, but doesn't have the flavor. That's good. Yeah, Sam's
is old school and reliable.
Yes, the sign at Sam's is very classic. You'd walk by, might not notice it. Mack's needs your attention because they're overcompensating for something else. The sun has set and the lights of Maurice Piers are turning off for the evening as we are wrapping up this boardwalk feast. Wildwood is equal parts flavor and fun, a nostalgic thrill ride for your taste buds and your soul. But the boardwalk is not the only place to enjoy great food in Wildwood. And if you want to find out where, then check out my channel and hit subscribe for more travel and Wildwood content. Oh, and don't forget to watch the tram car, please.